Happy Good Friday, people, as I like to call it. Happy Fillet Fish Day, people. So, welcome to this week, and we face Altrincham at home. Let's go back to last week, Wrexham away. David Unsworth. That was absolutely shockingly shite. This is how it feels to be Oldham. This is how it feels to be shite. This is how it feels when your team don't put up a fight. Yes, that's what it looked like. We rolled over from the start. Yeah, we got a goal late on in the first half. And I thought just maybe at half time you'll rollick them. You'll get a response out of them. Second half, we'll go for it. And we didn't. The only surprise was Wrexham didn't score more than what they actually did. I understand they're a team at the top. I understand they've got players who should really be playing in League One. I didn't expect us to win. What I expected us was to go for it, just show a bit of, a bit of initiative. Just like give them a game, really push on, really challenge them. Let's not forget, we played well in your first game of the season against them. But that, to me, people saying that, oh, we're going to be top 6 next year, and I've said that. Play like that, we will not be top 6. Yes, we will strengthen. But do you not think other teams like Chesterfield, your Boreham Woods and Solihull, why are they always up there? They sell players, but they still recruit well, and we won't be the only team. Then you got your likes of Fylde coming up as well, who'll spend money, and it looks like Ebbsfleet are. At the end of the day, we need to start putting in better performances. Now, yeah, you may say I'm going over the top. I am, and I'm not. I'm frustrated and I'm annoyed at that. We had a good following last week. I've packed out away end. People up until kick-off on Twitter asking for spare tickets. We were loud. For a lot of them young fans, that's probably the trip they were looking forward to the most last year. And that was just dross. It was just, how can you justify footballers on the pitch? Some are saying they're on the jollies. Well, sorry, no. Our season's not over until May. I said we needed 4 points to confirm our safety. Now, to be fair, I look at the bottom 4 now, and as I said all season, there'll be 4 worst teams going down. We now know Maidstone are down. It's looking like the Torquay. I'm surprised back, because when we've played them first game of the season, I didn't think they were that bad. Obviously, Scunthorpe could go down on Monday, and then there's Yeovil, who would play in 2 weeks. Like I said, Torquay, I'm surprised that Scunthorpe have been a year behind us in terms of all their off-field troubles. I'm glad we sorted this shit out, but it came a month too late for him, and I'm not going to take the piss out of him going down. It's just one of them things. At the same time though, Scunthorpe, 23 quid for an adult, National League North. That is absolutely shocking at the time of cost of living and stuff. Yeah, I'm still going. I promised my nephew and his mate he could go, but bloody hell, I know you had trouble, but that is just ridiculous. As for Yeovil, well, it seems ever since he got in the Championship, it's just been a downward slide for him, and if we do send them down, I do know a few Yeovil lads, but they're not a team. I'll be sad to see the back off. But if they stay up, they stay up. Fair play to Gateshead, who've put a run together and pulled themselves clear. I do like my trips up to the North East and Nixon under what you call represented region in football. Another thing is, someone said, oh, if Maidstone go down when they go in the Conference North. No. So what will happen is, in the Conference North at the moment, you've got a fair few teams: Boston, King's Lynn, Brackley, Kettering, Gloucester, Hereford, Kidderminster, Banbury. These teams could easily go into the Conference South. It's just a case of how they do it off the location, after sat in that map, how they do it. And just to pause any tweets, someone put this on months ago. The only way Oldham could ever end up in the Conference South is if 4 northern teams got relegated and all 23 were more north than us. It'd have to be all from Cumbria in the North East. I didn't get many videos last week because the battery went dead earlier on, just as I was typing, bring on Carlo Corazin. But I was looking at the season, and it's just this thing about being an Oldham fan. We've been used to that much shite in recent years, and Unsworth put a good few comments at the fans forum. We were hoping that, yeah, we could go to Wrexham. We want to aspire to be them next year. We want to show the league that we mean business. But performances like that, I know we're not going to sign the quality of players Wrexham signed, but we can still sign decent players. He says he's identified 8 players. I'd make that 11 me. Another thing is about the youth players. If that's the best these players can show, band the youth players in now, give them a run out. What have they got to lose? We're near enough, we're effectively safe. So let's get them gelled in. Look at Harry Thorne at the moment. He's near enough ready for a start at Hull. Yeah, Hull haven't really got anything to play for. They're not going down, not going up. But this is the thing, they're gelling in. Now they're bringing him through early, so he gets a feel of what it's like to play at that level. And that's what we need to be doing. We need to look at this Forshaw kid and a few of us and say, right, here you go, lads. Here's your chance. If some of the old senior pros who are either leaving or not interested, here you go. And it's like I look at Peter Clark last week, and it's clear he's past his best now. I'd still keep him on, even in a coaching role or as an impact sub. But it's going to be another big summer. I hate this swap and change. I like to think a bit of consistency, and that's why I was impressed when we give 2-year deals out. But some of them, maybe it's they're playing for the wrong manager. Maybe we need a manager that's more attacking minded, more motivated. And that's probably what it comes down to, because there are players in that team who are better than what we've seen, and we've yet to see the best from them. The Puma deal is great news. I did say in another video I had heard rumours of a more well-known brand taking over. Puma were formed by one of the Dazzler brothers who broke away from his brother Adidas, so there's a bit of a rivalry between them. I've got a good book, Sneaker Wars, but I'll do a review on it at some point. It's actually Derby in Germany, called the Adidas Puma Derby, where the 2 mills are, and they play, I'm not sure what level. But I think it'll be good, because having a more high-profile kit will attract more sponsors, more fans be inclined to buy it. Don't get me wrong, I do love my football shirts. I always wear a different retro shirt for this video, although I've got the new ones. But early 90s, 80s, some cracking, some beautiful kits, what people can relate to. From about 2000 onwards, not so much Oldham kit manufacturers, especially Nike, got lazy. But in the last 6 years, fans are enjoying, appreciating the fact that clubs are putting more effort into them. Now, look at Hummel, they've done some great kits in the last few years, and it's sad to see the back of them. But we've got to look at the bigger picture. A year ago, we've been lucky to have got the local tea lady or the local, what you call, someone that can do a sewing machine to us a kit. So this is another sign of it slowly happening. Going back to the fans forum, there's some good points. Ones who said there won't be a pre-season tour. Disappointed, but I can understand why. The money's gone into the team. Same with Darren Royal saying about the fans bar, doing things bit by bit. I think the fans bar's not bad now. What would you rather have, an over-fancy bar or better players in the playing field? After watching last week, put the money into the team, back the manager. There is a video here. I only got a couple last week because basically my battery went dead early. Just was about to type, as I said, bring on Carlo. Although I saw a video of the goal celebrations and the little kid at the front who was just giving it to the big uns to Wrexham fans all game. Do you know what? I was in stitches. I said the other week about having a shirt collection. I've put some photos on. They were took about 5 or 6, 7 years ago. It's got bigger, but just people to have a look at. I've not really got an awful lot more to say today. I'm losing my voice. I've just literally finished work. Other than Altrincham are an historic team at this level. They've won one of the first winners of the Football Alliance before it became Conference National League. They lost on penalties last week in the FA Trophy, so they'll be on a downer from that, so it gives us a chance to capitalise. I do expect them to bring a few fans, probably more than Salford Wood, because they're a bigger club, more history. They need to sell that Cole Clough early this year to Chesterfield, who's one of the better players in the league. Obviously, don't forget, we've got Scunthorpe away on Bank Holiday Monday. To my knowledge, Bradley Knowles has 2 spaces on his coach in the low house, so if you're looking for travel, message him. If you're on the trains, keep an eye out. We know it's Easter when we always see the signs, rail replacement buses. I went to see Spiral Carpets last week. It made up for the bad do at Wrexham. Good day out, shit game, awful result. It was good to talk to Graham Lambert, a guitarist who's an Oldham fan, and see plenty of other Oldham fans out and about at the gig and at the Deaf Institute afterwards. 5 years since I've stayed in a nightclub on a Saturday night. I felt it the next day, but good night all along. So I've got another video I'm in the making. I've got a few tweaks and turps still to do to it, which is to celebrate the fact we've got the ground back under club ownership. I'll try and get up this weekend. Thank you to Millie Flanagan for letting me upload the video, of Frank in the fans bar dancing to Muddy Old Old, pretending to play the drums. It was a good video. Keep watching, and I hope you all have a great Easter. And let's, fingers crossed, we get that response today. Bit of positivity back in the ground, and let's make today Oldham Athletics Good Friday. Come on, Oldham. See you on the terraces. go.